This is Robin's Autodesk University project, or why I need to find a 1.4 million% improvement in a really short time. I've got a problem. I live in New Zealand, which is 10,852 kilometres from Las Vegas, the venue for AU this year. I could go by land, but there's 10,000 kilometres of sea, so it's not really viable. I could paddle 10,000 kilometres, but that's a long way, and flights are expensive, so I need some help. I looked at the usual alternatives and struck a problem. There was no funds available. I needed a cunning plan, maybe something I could try myself. What if I built an aircraft? That's got to be fairly easy, surely. I did some research and found a really cool CAD blog which had an article about an aircraft designed by Captain Ralph Barnaby of the US Navy. He's a glider expert and a veteran in aircraft design, so I used that as the basis. Of course, if you're going to design something, you need to use AutoCAD. So I created a model of the plane in AutoCAD, and even used the new visualization tools to see it in flight as it left Auckland, heading over San Francisco maybe, and then into Vegas. That was probably a bit far, so I came up with a shorter route, direct from Auckland to Los Angeles, then Las Vegas. Saves a few kilometres, and it looked like it might work on the simulation. As you can see, entering into America and then down into Vegas itself. Did some production drawings so that we could build a prototype, because you've got to test these things. And of course you've got to talk to the factory, so that meant using the new 3D DWF, which enabled me to combine the model and some conceptual views of the same model, along with live sections and elevations extracted from it. Of course, you need the production drawing as well to enable them to fold it and create the real model for testing. I did a wind tunnel test, well, not quite a wind tunnel, it was the living room or entry, and then we tried a real world test, which went sort of fairly well until the landing. Ended up in the hedge, but gave some numbers that were reasonable. I found out I'd achieved 8 metres or 0.008 kilometres of flight, and I required to go 10,000 kilometres, or about a 1.4 million% improvement. I've got no more budget and really no more time, so there's one last hope. Where can you find a 1.4 million% improvement in a really short time? There's only one place I know that you can do that. Can you assist? Help get a Kiwi to AU?